another video, and today I'm going to show you guys how to get these fleeky AF. I hate it when people say fleeky AF. Why did I just say that? Today I'm going to show you guys how I do my eyebrows in between waxes while still making them look very natural. Because you know how in between waxes, you know, it's been a while since you last got your eyebrows did. Your eyebrows start to look like patchy or sparse, just like messy, there's no shape. Well, this is how I fix it while still looking natural. So if you're interested in learning how I fix my eyebrows, keep on watching. So this is what my eyebrows look like in between waxes. I think the last time I got my eyebrows done was maybe like 2 weeks ago, and I'm trying to grow them out for another like 2 to 3 weeks, just so that all of the hairs are like on the same growth cycle. One thing that I'm trying to do is to stop plucking in between waxes, because what happens is that all the hairs go on like an irregular growth cycle, so then they end up looking like really patchy like this. My natural eyebrows grow pretty thick. Like my eyebrows grow all the way down here. My natural eyebrows are like this thick. So it kind of annoys me in between waxes when there's like hair growing here, so I just like pluck them. But then the hairs aren't on the same growth cycle, and then like in between waxes it looks like really sparse. And if you have a problem with like patchy brows like this in between waxes, I would highly recommend just like not tweezing them. I know it's annoying, but that's the deal, that's the situation. So the first thing that I like to do is I like to take my Benefit Precisely My Brow. This is in the Cola 4. On one side it has a spoolie, so what I like to do is I like to just brush them out. And in the beginning, I like brush upwards, and then as I get to the ends, I brush in the direction that the hairs grow in. Okay, perfect. On the other side of the Precisely My Brow is the actual pencil. So what I like about this is that it glides on very smoothly. So what I do is I will start at the arch of my brow on the top, and then I will create a straight line to right about there. I like to extend my brow a little bit. So I go to the point of my arch, the highest point of my arch, and then I use like light strokes to go down. Tapos, after that, I will go parallel to the arch. So I'm still at the arch, I'm just at the bottom part of my brow. And then I will create light strokes to meet that line that I drew, to meet at a point. Like that, like that, like that, like that. And then I will just fill that in a little bit, but not too much, because I'm going to use another brow product to fill it in. And then what I will do is I will create a very, very light line underneath my brow, starting at the beginning. Just like that, just like a very simple line. You don't want it to be too harsh, because I don't like it when brows are like too boxy or too harsh. I still want it to look natural. So after I do that, I go back on top and then I do the same thing. But it's very important that you create a parallel line, so it's going completely straight and completely parallel to the line that you just drew on the bottom part of your eyebrow. And then we just meet it at that arch right there. So now I've got the outline of my brow, so you can see the difference. And the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a brow powder. So this is the Browfection Brow Powder Duo by European Wax Center. I am in the color Tawny / Ebony Dark. And then I'm going to take the European Wax Center Brow Pals. This video is not sponsored. This is the dual end eyebrow brush. But literally you could use any brow powder and brush. This is just what I have and I like it. So this brow powder duo comes with 2 colors. I take the lighter color actually to fill in my brows. So I will just take a little bit like that. I will just fill in the sparse areas of my brows. And then with the residual product on the brush, I will literally turn my angled brush this way, and it's perfect. It's like the exact same width as my eyebrow, and I will just do like that. Kind of feels like you're scraping the rest of the product onto the brow. And what I like about this technique is that it makes the beginning of your brow look very natural because you're using residual product as opposed to going in with freshly applied product on the brush, so that it's way less harsh. It just makes it look more natural. Boom! Look at that difference, y'all. Damn. All right, and then before I continue, I'm just gonna do the same thing to the other side. And I just want to show you guys what my eyebrows look like on this side. It's a lot hairier than this side is. So I just want to show you what I do when you have a problem like that. So you kind of just want to follow the natural like shape of your eyebrow. In this case, we're going to conceal these hairs right here right after this. So you really just want to create the shape right now, or create the outline. Right, so there we go. And if it looks like a little bit too dark, don't worry about it because we're gonna fix that. All right, now this is where we're gonna clean this up and make it look like super on point, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna cover up all of these hairs instead of plucking them, you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna conceal them. So I like taking my Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. I'm using the color 4 Neutral, and I love this concealer. It like stays in place, it does not go anywhere, so it's perfect for the eyebrows. So what I will do is I will take the little doe foot applicator. I'll go lightly on any spots that I feel like needs to be concealed. Like that. And then on this eyebrow, I definitely need to clean it up here. And then a little bit up here. And you don't want to put too much because you don't want it to look too unnatural, you know what I'm saying? And then I will just take like a concealer brush. This is the Sephora Precision Concealer number 45. What I like about this brush is that it's very precise. It's very flat and it's very thin and precise, so I can really like get in here and clean up my eyebrows every single time. Look at that. So fresh and so clean. And clean it up on the other side. And again, I just go in like light strokes to kind of clean this up. What's really gonna make this super clean is if you are very precise at the end, like that. It's gonna look so good, folks. So good. And then if you still feel like the beginning of your eyebrows are still like a little bit too dark, you can use the residual concealer on the brush and kind of like brush upwards. And that will kind of like feather out and soften. Wow. And to top it off, I always use a brow gel. So I will either go in with my Benefit 24-hour brow setter, or I will use my Glossier Boy Brow in Clear. I don't know which one I want to use today. Maybe I'll use the Glossier, actually. I think I'm gonna use the Glossier one. So oh my goodness gracious, girls. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, she really did that. She did. Yes, she did. And that is how I clean up my eyebrows in between waxes while still making them look very natural. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time.